Another spectacular summer day here in West Michigan. Last day of July, and I think we may have hit our hottest temperature of July so far today, what you would expect in the middle of summer. 13 weather ball tonight is green. No change to the very warm and very humid weather pattern foreseen. It's also blinking bright. Tomorrow afternoon, we have some thunderstorms in sight, but right now, still a lot of haze. Some of this is leftover wildfire smoke. Some of it is just all that humidity in the air. You can see it. Skies are still kind of milky blue. Temperatures have cooled off just a bit with an onshore breeze now. We're at 86 here in Grand Rapids. Mid and upper 80s, even 91 over toward the Detroit area. And humidity levels with the dew points measure of how much water is actually in the air. Upper 60s and low 70s. Anytime it gets above 70, it's very uncomfortable. And when we combine the temperature and the dew point, we get heat index or feels like temperatures in the upper 80s and low 90s. And they're going to stick around for the next several days. The beaches are where the place to be. Less than 1 foot at many of the buoys. And you can see flat waves out there. A lot of folks enjoying the sunshine. I think some of them got tired of the heat and went home. At the beach there, it's 77. And it's in the water. It's in the low 70s in most areas. Again, lots of sunshine at the beaches. Just make sure you're wearing that sunscreen, sun protection. Any storms, the second day in a row without any storms here in West Michigan as we predicted. Most of the storms are now well to our north and east. However, next couple of days we're going to start to see a chance of some storms come on in, especially tomorrow afternoon as this warm front approaches. Most of the night will be dry, not all of the night will be dry, and then we're going to start to see some clouds come in towards daybreak, so it'll become mostly cloudy. Pretty quiet start to our day, but look at this. In the afternoon, some showers and storms bubbling up. Some of those could be a little bit on the stronger side, and then it winds down tomorrow night. And one of those low pressure systems coming through like Monday will pop up another shower, especially the early half of Friday, but I think right now Friday night is going to be clear. As far as rainfall, most of that will come Thursday afternoon and then ending Friday morning, and then another chance late Monday into Tuesday, and that's it for the next 10 days. Dew point's going to stay stubbornly high, except for Saturday. That's great. And then permanently dropping next Wednesday. Feels like temperatures, though, upper 80s and low 90s all the way through Sunday, Monday into Tuesday before it finally does become more comfortable. Long range outlook says, here we go. That's the pattern change we talked about yesterday. A little bit higher chance that temperatures will be cooler than average from 6th through the 10th of August. That means highs usually in the low 80s. Probably 70s, a little higher chance for a little bit more precipitation also during that 5-day period. Tonight, hazy sunshine and then becoming mostly cloudy late tonight after the sun goes down there about 9:07. Overnight lows mid and upper 60s to near 70. Mid and upper 60s north, hazy conditions with a light west wind becoming calm. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, right around 69 to as warm as 72 overnight. 13 on your side forecast. We've highlighted the second half of Thursday into the first half of Friday with a weather alert, impact alert, mainly because it'll be inconvenient for you to be out and about, so that may change your plans a little bit. A little bit less humid on Saturday, highs near 90, and then by the middle of next week will be more comfortable weather settling in. So, yeah, what you would expect in late July, early August.
Would indeed. Thank you, George. George, we know it is warm out there on the weather deck, but we'd never see you sweat.
Never see me sweat.
Never let them see you sweat, right?
That's exactly right. There is a little bit of a breeze, but it's like, you know, hair dryer breeze.
Yes.
Definitely humid, but that's what we expect at the end of July. Yeah, today is the last day of the month, and I think we hit our warmest temperature of the month. 13 weather ball tonight is green, so no change to the very warm, maybe hot, and very humid weather pattern foreseen. It's also blinking bright. We have some thunderstorms in sight. None tonight. Skies are hazy blue for Muffy Magnolia. Basil Alinda, I'm going to give you the green paw this evening. Just protect those tender paws on the hot pavement. Still going to be in the mid 80s here at 6 o'clock, dropping to around 70 overnight under clear skies. Tomorrow, not as much sunshine. We'll have some clouds rolling in during the afternoon, and we're 6.0 out of a 10-point scale. And again, the wind's very light, so most of our green energy being generated by the solar energy farms. Second day in a row where we promised you no showers and storms, and that was the case. A couple of storms well to the northeast over northern lower Michigan. Just some high clouds moving out of the region. Next round of storms will start to move out of the upper Midwest. Those will be here a little bit later on tomorrow afternoon. Right now, we got that little low pressure system, another little wave moving to our east. Now, tonight through tomorrow morning, or I should say tomorrow night through Friday morning, where there's a small chance for some stronger storms to the south and west of us, and again, through midday on a Friday. After that, we will have very little chance of rain until next week. Clear skies this evening and overnight tonight. During the day tomorrow, we'll start to see some high clouds come in during the afternoon, but the real storminess won't happen until late afternoon and early evening, and most of that will be away from the lake shore, which is good for Grand Haven, and then they'll wind down or diminish overnight. They'll refire again during the afternoon on a Friday, but end by Friday evening. Warm day tomorrow, up around 88 degrees. Not quite as warm as today, but nonetheless warm all the way around. Mid 80s on Friday due to those showers sticking around. And as skies clear, winds turn to the north and the humidity drops, we actually may hit 90 for the first time since June. Long range outlook though, pattern change we talked about yesterday. High chances we will have cooler than average readings for the second week of August. Our average highs at that time are in the low 80s, so maybe in the 70s, and slightly higher chance for more precipitation also during that 7-day period. For tonight, though, we got hazy skies, clear this evening, and then some of those high clouds coming in late tonight. Mid and upper 60s to near 70 there in Holland and also Grand Haven and Muskegon. Upper 60s to near 70 for overnight lows. A lot of haze in the sky. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we'll drop down to around 70, upper 60s and low 70s elsewhere. 13 on your side forecast. First day of August, we've highlighted with a little bit of an impact or inconvenient time period in the afternoon that will last through midday on Friday with showers and thunderstorms. Mid and upper 80s, very humid and a lot of haze. Humid in the morning Saturday, a little bit more humid again than for the early part of next week. Next round of rain after Thursday night through midday Friday will come Monday night and next Tuesday, followed by some cooler temperatures toward the end of next week.
George, the month of July is this final day going out very warm. July 31st, woo!
It is our warmest day today for the month of July, Julia.
Figures, huh?
It took all month to do that, but we still didn't hit 90 here in July. It is somewhat unusual.
Yeah.
A couple of dozen years where we have not hit 90 in July. We did back in June, and there's still a possibility we could hit that on Saturday, which is in August. Let's take a look ahead at your Thursday. 13 weather ball is green. No change to the very warm and very humid weather pattern foreseen. It is blinking bright. We do have afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms in sight. Today, a very warm day away from the lakeshore. Readings in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees. Warm spot there in Ionia at 90 with an onshore breeze. Only in the low and mid 80s away from the beaches, well above our average high. Not a record here in Grand Rapids, but we did match our temperature with the forecast, and we've got a bullseye on the last day of the month. We've done pretty well on Wednesdays apparently, and within our target range the last 15 days. There have been some pop-up storms well to the north and east of us, but for the second day in a row, as I forecast, no chance of rain here in west of Michigan after those Monday showers. Back to the west, though, we do have more showers and storms pushing across Minnesota. Those are going to fall apart before they get here. Let's break it down hour by hour. You can see clear skies this evening. Still a lot of haze and humidity in the air. During the day tomorrow, we'll start out with some sunshine, but these are high clouds coming in throughout the day. A threat of some showers in the morning, but the real chance for showers and storms are going to start to break out in the inland areas. This is during the afternoon and early evening. I think lakeshore areas probably will be okay. But these storms are then going to diminish overnight tomorrow night, and then they'll start to pop up again during the day on Friday as that storm system pulls away. It looks like the storms will be mostly in the early part of the day into the early part of the afternoon, and then skies will be clearing, and we've got a less humid weekend on the way. In terms of precipitation, nothing going on here tonight or during the morning tomorrow. It is in the afternoon and evening. We'll start to pick up maybe a half, 3/4 of an inch of rain depending on where those storms pop up. Watch down around the Kalamazoo area. There's so much water in the air. There could be an 1.5 inches of rain total through Friday morning, and then storms in the afternoon could put down another 1.5 inches. So these are the types of storms that could put down a lot of rain in a short period of time, but you notice most of them are in the inland areas away from the lakeshore. The rest of the weekend will be dry. Monday into Tuesday, there's a chance of some showers and storms, but that is it over the next 10 days. The dew points are going to drop a little bit here on Saturday and Sunday, and then go back up Tuesday, and then permanently drop, well, at least for the time being, next Wednesday through the following weekend. So for tomorrow, morning sunshine and haze, afternoon showers and thunderstorms. I think they'll be inland away from the lake shore. Mid and upper 80s, including 88 there in Holland, 87 in Grand Haven. Upper 80s further inland. This is where the better chance for an afternoon thunderstorm will pop up. A hazy day once again here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Again, most of the storms away from the lake shore, 131, and points eastward into the afternoon with upper 80s. 13 on your side forecast. Because of the inconvenient weather, we've highlighted Thursday afternoon through midday Friday, with maybe a change of plans, but no severe weather I anticipate. A little bit less humid in Saturday afternoon, but it starts to return next week all the way through Tuesday, then dropping as we showed you. There are those chances for storms, especially next Monday night and Tuesday.